Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I am here with our one and only personal break this evening, and we're going to be getting on into a 13-pound full box case of the newest Final Fantasy TCG release from Nightmares. Now, this whole case is for CSUITE from Virginia, so thank you so much CSUITE for letting me open up not only more Final Fantasy for you here on the channel, but another full case of From Nightmares. We did check out one at the end of this past weekend stream for CSUITE, and although we did find some nice cards, we did not find that Tetsuya Nomura stamped Clouds. That is what we are in the hunt for here today. I believe CSUITE was saying this will be his 5th case overall, and of course, although they haven't all been from us, to my understanding, the Nomura stamped cards are about 1 in 5 cases, so who knows if we can luck out here tonight. So very excited to get on into it, and also very excited to stop holding this up with just one hand. But yes, we do have 6 booster boxes in here. I am excited. I hope you all are ready to get started. So let's snap into the corner. We're starting off with a really nice snap. So that's so good so far. And yes, one thing I want to point out that I do find interesting is that the case itself says Opus 19. Of course, we don't have the Opus, I guess, nomenclature for set names anymore. But I do like that it still says Opus 19, it's the 19th set, and also the card numbers are like 19 dash and then whatever number it is. So it is easy for me to keep track that way. Sometimes I still think of it as Opus 19, and so does Square Enix too. But made in Singapore. I wonder if that's why the card quality is so nice. I think Weiss cards are also made. Well, Bushiroad, I think's offices are in Singapore. Weiss Schwartz and Final Fantasy have some of the best card quality for English cards that I've seen. Japanese Pokemon cards, Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh cards are really nice. English Yu-Gi-Oh, English Pokemon, sometimes they're really nice, sometimes they're not. But they do grade harder. Or, they're harder to grade, rather. If I say they grade harder, that means something else. But, I will say, speaking of grading, I was trying to win a Black Label Opus 11 Full Art Sephiroth last night on eBay, which I did not win. CSUITE, I don't know if you saw that auction. CSUITE, I don't know if that was you. CSUITE likes cards, so. But I was looking, it was difficult for me to figure out how to use it, but I've never used the BGS population report. And I looked it up on the Sephiroth, and it was actually as a Black Label Pop 5. There were more Black Label Full Art Sephiroths than just regular pristine 10s. So that's just good info, I guess. But yeah, I was like, ooh, Black Label. I've never had a Black Label before, and now I don't. Look, I bid with 5 seconds to go. That way I have the opportunity to press the bid higher if it wasn't enough, like just the 1 impulse extra amount. So I was like actually high bid for like half a second, and then I got outbid and I tried to press the button and it ended up at 6:45, and I was like, yeah, no, that's not for me. Wasn't sure if it was going to fly under the radar for a bit, but I am not the proud owner of a Full Art Opus 11 BGS Black Label Sephiroth, but maybe one day. There's 5 of them out there. We are starting off with some sort of full art here. We have Leon, rare full art. Alright, it's pack 1 full art of box 1. Lightning Hero. R.I.P. Onion Knight. He's getting stepped on by the behemoth. CSUITE, also, please let me know in the comments if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. I can't make you write anything in the comments. But if I can open up your promos, or if you want me to leave them sealed, because I will say they're easier for me to ship them if I open them up and sleeve them, rather than leave them in this. There's like a little bit too much air in there. It makes them a little hard to top load well. So let me know if I can open them up for you, or if you'd like me to leave them sealed. If you don't say anything, I'll just leave them sealed. So. Anyways, Noelle's a starter deck foil. Strago EX. But yeah, I'm actually getting started early in the day recording this, because by my own rough estimate, this could take about 2 hours. So I want to make sure that I do my best to try and get this video up on time. Or, you know, 7 p.m. is like our regular upload schedule. But yeah, busy week for me. I will be out of town Friday through Sunday. So, do need to pre-record for Friday. I'll actually come in on Thursday and I think do that tomorrow. Tomorrow should be opening up 3 cases of the new Marvel, the Eternals from Upper Deck. And then also releasing this week is new Y set, Fruits of Grisaya. Both that'll be releasing this week. The Weiss comes out Friday, the Marvel comes out Wednesday. So I'll be opening up the Marvel on Wednesday. But the Weiss also arriving on Wednesday. So I'll have that, I'll record that Thursday, so then there's stuff on Friday while I'm gone. But still gotta finish up on mail. Boss Man ran a bunch of auctions over the weekend. There's like 39 packages for me at the moment. I'm like, what the heck? It's a lot more than normal, but yeah. Cloud of Darkness, Sophie. We'll say that card looked nice with the black label. I'm not typically a fan of BGS cases. They're just kind of clunky. But it was nice. It was nice. I was like, wow, that's an actual perfect card. Perfect edges, perfect centering, perfect corners, perfect surface. Actual perfect card. It's kind of crazy to think about. But I like PSA because there's no subgrades. Like, if I were to collect BGS graded cards, I would want them all to be black labels. I want them to be the best. PSA 10, not all PSA 10s are created equal. Not all PSA 10s are created equal. Some PSA 10s might be a CGC or BGS 9.5. Some might be a pristine 10. Some might be a perfect or black label 10, but they're all PSA 10. You can't go higher on the PSA scale, so I collect max. I feel like when it gets to things like perfect 10 versus just pristine 10, I can't really quite see a difference. So for my peace of mind, I just prefer no subgrades. Because otherwise I'd just be stressing out about something I can't even see. So, I do have actually one BGS card I bought last year at the National, which is the National Sports Collectors Convention. Pokemon's so popular that they actually had a good amount of Pokemon. Is a 2000 playing card Wooper. It's a 9.5. I have some CGC 9.5s. And I have a CGC Perfect 10 Pikachu promo, because I thought it was cute. And I liked that it was perfect. And it wasn't super expensive. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll get this. But if you are into graded cards, let me know your favorites in the comments below. I know there's a lot of other grading companies out there besides those main 3 that I just mentioned. Let me know what your Vivi. Kind of want to just PSA 10 VV collection. I just love VV. VV's great. But let me know your favorite grading company in the comments below. Feels like new ones pop up all the time. So some of you may be well versed in more companies than I. Sometimes the acronyms blend together for me. So I'm curious, what's your reasoning? My reasoning is, I will say, not like the best reasoning, but I just don't like subgrades. They stress me out. So I like having no subgrades. I appreciate black labels and perfect 10s. They are few and far between, I guess, except for Final Fantasy TCG, where it's more common to black label than non-black label. But Sophie, and we got a regular Cloud. Is that an Omen? Man, we haven't seen a single Cloud out of everything we've opened. Out of all of the Resurgence of Power we opened, we did find 2 Euphies, 1 in a case of pre-release kits, and 1 in the first case that we opened, and then we hadn't seen it since, unfortunately. So we saw our Euphies early on. We have not seen a Cloud yet, although I don't think we've opened up as much from Nightmares as we did Resurgence of Power. Not that that really means anything, but I don't think we've opened up as much. I think actually with this case, we might be evening the amount that we've opened. So, we are behind on the Cloud hunts. Next set, Vivi. Next set, I do not believe it's a signature. I think it's like a card design on the Final Fantasy XIV character that starts with an E. I don't know how to pronounce because I don't play the game. So I also don't quite remember how it's spelled. Something. I don't know if it's Estinian, So that character, unfortunately, does not have a Yoshi P stamp on it. That should be the next, like, super hard to pull, fancy, premium foil card. Then the most recently announced set for, I think, this upcoming November is back to a Nomura stamp with Jack Garland. Chaos! That'll be fun. But I really enjoy Final Fantasy cards. I love just seeing so many iconic characters, collecting really cool looking foils, beautiful cards. The full arts are neat. The stamp cards are neat. So I just really do hope we find a Cloud here. I'm just butthurt we haven't found a Cloud yet. I found 2 Euphies. That I did not buy, unfortunately. I should have. There's eBay auctions every so often. I think a BGS 9.5 sold for like $900 earlier this week. One day, I hope to catch one. I do have that Noir remake booklet with all of the promo Nomura stamped cards. I want to collect them all. For better or for worse, I want to collect all the stamped cards. I straight up ripped that pack in half. Alright, we're still looking for another full art and another starter deck foil in this box. We found our first one of each of those pretty early on. We haven't seen since. We have a Kefka foil. Kefka Legend. The Amano art cards look super cool as foils. Some of the non-foils can be pretty plain, just because there's so much background. But when they're foil, all that background's really just... Like, the art on this Refia is super cute. I feel like this one kind of teeters the line of, like, a little bit too busy with the foiling on it. Like, I don't think I like the foil more than I like the regular version. Like, to me, they're both the same. I like the art. This Kefka, I think, like, the foil is just better than the original version. All the Amano art cards, I think, look better as foil. So, I love my reprint full arts from Resurgence of Power, my Aerith, Cloud, and Sephiroth. They're really neat. They're slightly over there. You guys are like, Allie, what are you looking at? I'm looking at my pile with my Lena full art. It looks like Taeyeon from Girls' Generation. Right? They're in this pile, right? This pile. Oh my goodness, look at this pile. This is from the box that Square Enix sent, I believe. Not, obviously, the Vincent Le Cavalier or my Slowpoke promo. But it's my Lena full art. Sephiroth. Cloud. What do I got? Oh, waifu alert. Why are you in the top letter upside down? I need to clean up my desk. When I return, when I return, I'm going to continue cleaning. I got a lot of spring cleaning done last week. So like half of this unit looks really nice. Half. The other half looks really bad. I'm working on it. I can't clean. I got a case of From Nightmares to open. Which one do I prefer? R.I.P. Onion Knight. What's interesting is I don't think since our first case we have seen another full art of the green hero, or the green rare. Prish Legend. The Raffia, I think? No, Raffia's her character. Rydia, the other R. I don't think we've seen another full art of this rare in a while. Sometimes I do feel like not all full arts are created equal. But then again, it's not like we're... I mean, if we open up... I think this will be our 4th total case. Maybe our 5th case total of this set. All things considered, that's not like a lot. It's not a lot. It's not a super large sample size. Like, I feel like you probably want to open like 10 to 15 cases before being like, oh, this particular full art short printed or something. So. Rich foil. One thing I do like a lot about opening up like one of these little 6-box cases is if you're someone that's like a set collector, you just want one of each card, you do get at least one of each foil. There's one of each legend foil, hero foil, rare foil, and common foil in the entire 6-box case, as well as, of course, at least one of each non-foil card. And then you get your assortment of full arts. So you open your case, you see if you get your cloud, and you're like, oh, cool. You know, you enjoy what you get, and then you can either buy more to fill in the pieces or just go for singles. So, it's good for set collectors. I thought about putting together a full foil and a full non-foil set back when Opus 1 came out. I probably should have done it, but at this point, I can't go back. I can't go back and retroactively be like, oh, let me get an entire Opus 1 set. I should have just done it when Opus 1 came out, but I am always tempted. Every time I open up a case and be like, this would be so pleasant, and be like, yeah, pleasant for me, not for my wallet, you know, which unfortunately kind of matters. Alright, we're down to the last 3 packs. Was it like the first 2 packs and now going to be the last 2 packs? We do have a full art Hilda. So, hero full art. Hilda. So, not quite exact last 2 packs, but third to last pack. Alright, we're still looking for another starter deck foil. Which you can actually get full art starter deck foils. There's a Lightning. Laragorn. Phoebe! Alright, final pack, box Uno. Do have Aster Protoflorian, so we actually did not have a second starter deck foil here in box 1. I wonder if we're going to have a box in this case that has an extra. I feel like sometimes some boxes have 3. I should have changed the trash can before we got started. Oh, there's a hair on my shirt. There's a few hairs on my shirt. Oops. Alright. Let's tidy up our piles here. I'm going to move the commons out of the way. The common pile gets very large very quickly. Alrighty, so 2 full arts, 1 starter deck foil, box 1. We're looking to make up for that here within the rest of the case. Gets an extra starter deck foil in a box. At least I don't think I missed it. It is possible that I missed it. Alrighty. Here's our Yuna, number 2. More like tuna. Alrighty. Second box for CSUITE. Flan. Joseph and a gold bez. Cherokee. Very old. It's interesting. I don't know why. I was super tired when I got home last night. And then I put on my pajamas. I went to bed. Then I was laying in bed. And I got the urge to look for my old Pokemon cards. So I'm running around at 1 a.m. in the dark trying to find my old Pokemon cards. I was like, I need to. I don't know why. What do we have here? We have full art. Lock? Is it Lock full art? Is that part of the art here? Interesting. This full art we've seen a couple of times. Pretty nice. Reprint Legend from Opus 12. Lock. T2CX. Alright, nice start here. Actually gonna go ahead and put that in the top loader. We have our Lock. It doesn't show on camera. Unless I turn it to this angle. It's not like a scratch or anything. Just interesting. I don't remember if it was like that on the other ones that we've seen. I don't know if it's like the arts or like an effect in the background. Well, it's Lock here. Alright, before I get back to my Pokemon story, Lock is an interesting character. I've been dragging my feet on my playthrough of Final Fantasy VI, but recently played a bit again, and I put Lock in my party, and I went to some town. No spoilers, please. But I went to some town, I don't remember what it was called, but I had Lock in my party. And I like doing it in all video games that I play. I like going into like every house and clicking on everything. Like in Pokemon, I'm always walking into houses and like checking everyone's trash cans for like potions and stuff. But anyway, so Final Fantasy VI, the Pixel Remaster, everyone has like a clock in their house, and if you click on it, there's an elixir in it. I don't know why. But so I'm looking around, I'm like, alright, let me go find some elixirs in people's clocks. But I walk into this house, and it's some medicine person. I don't know. But anyways, we find Lox's ex-girlfriend's like mummified body. And I'm like, bro, what is this plot point? That, of course, it's an event that's only triggered if you have him in your party when you go to this town, I guess, for the first time. And I'm just like, excuse me? Lock? Are you good, bro? Something's not right here, dude. Why are you just having this dude keep her... Anyways. But now every time I see Lock, that's all I can think of. So I need to continue playing the game so I can actually figure out what happens with that. To see if it gets weirder or less weird. So. But back to my story. So I was running around at 1 a.m. looking for Pokemon cards. And I found most of my old cards. There's still cards that I know I have that I didn't find, so there's got to be a little pocket somewhere. But I found my main box, and I was going through, looking at all my e-reader holo foils. I got this Skyridge Mew. I was like, oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm bad with the sets. Or maybe it's Expedition. I don't know, but I have some pretty cool looking holos. They're not in great condition, but they're really cool. Okay, I was excited about that. But I found my old Arceus level X's that are really crispy looking. I'm like, ooh. So I want to bring them in. That way I can look at them under better lighting. I had some stuff to do before I came in today. Oh, we have the Creepy Moogle starter deck foil. So I didn't want to just, like, have them in the car in the Florida heat. Like, that's not going to help them be PSA, CGC, BGS 10, right? If they're just in a car just doing this, right? In, like, 95-degree weather. So on a day where I'm coming straight here, I'll bring them in. Maybe I'll make, like, a video or something. Just looking at them. Trying to evaluate, determine what I'm going to do with them. Because I'm trying to put together a PSA 10 Arceus set, so... If I can get these level X's and 10s, it'd be great. But... I found just a binder with just rows, pages of promos. And... just legendary collection, or not legendary collection, Radiant collection. Some really cool stuff in there, some really neat cards. But there's still cards that I know I have that I don't know where they are, that I still gotta find. Because I was really into the tins, which I still have all my tins. But, so I know I have like the Rayquaza, the Cynthia's Rayquaza. I found the 2 Arceus, the 1 Arceus, the tin promo, and then the not tin promo. But I know I have also, I remember, so I collected Pokemon when I was like really small. I don't remember stopping or whatever, but I know that I did stop for a bit. I don't know why. But I remember being in elementary school at Target. And I think it was Mysterious Treasures. I think I managed to convince my mom to let me get a pack of Mysterious Treasures. And I pulled a Cresselia level X. My first pack. That I can remember. It's a Fang starter deck foil. And I haven't found that Cresselia. So I know that's still in my room somewhere. I know I have these little mini 4-pocket portfolios. The Ho-Oh and the Lugia Heart Gold Soul Silver ones. And then there's like a Dialga and a Palkia one. Even as a kid, right now, I'm into binders, I'm into cool playmats, cool supplies. Even as a kid, I was into that stuff. I like my themed merchandise. So I know I have those somewhere, I have not found those yet. Probably in there. I think I also have like 1/2 of one of the Legends 2-parters. Phoebe foil! Which I would like to collect those in PSA 10s, those are very expensive. So. I remember before Pokemon like super boomed. And I'm just talking about Pokemon here on a Final Fantasy opening. Like look, I got 2 hours of talk to fill. So. But I remember before Pokemon really boomed, there's this one person on eBay in Japan that would just run auctions like every weekend. And I did get a Cyrus Pikachu. Or was it a Guzma Pikachu? I don't know. But they had the boss Pikachus, and I kept being the underbidder at like $36. Now they're like $300 a piece. On 10s. And I was like, well, I'll just get them next time. I think I have maybe a Cyrus and Guzma. Maybe I have both. They also were selling like the pieces. You know, the Legends, the 2 parts. I think those were going for about 100. Now they're like 500. Ishtola. And it's one of those things where it's like, also, I wish I had a time machine to tell myself to go back in time and just not open the packs. Or if I was going to open them, I had a collection of the empty pack wrappers because I like the pack art. And then, probably about 10 years ago, I was like, why do I have this? Why do I just have a pile of trash? And I threw them all away. Those pack wrappers are actually expensive. Who would have guessed? And be like, Allie, do not throw those away. No. But I suppose it's one of those things, right? Just like original, you know, like alpha, beta magic, right? Oh, Vivi. I saw Vivi there. So everyone if everyone held on to it, it wouldn't be as crazy. I did my part. I guess. Cherokiki, hero full art. I did my part to make everything else more expensive. By being a kid. And at least I had originally kept my cards in a binder, but, you know, a 6-year-old, you know, a 6 to 12-year-old just sorting cards in a binder, without sleeves, of course. Stuff's not gonna stay, like, super great. I remember I had a binder, and I wanted all my cards alphabetized. Like, the cards themselves alphabetized. So every time I get a new pack of cards, take my 9 cards, and my entire binder would have to get adjusted in alphabetical order. I don't know why I did this to myself. It wasn't alphabetized by set or anything. It was like literally by Pokemon name. And then just supporters and items mixed in wherever. Like if I had I don't know. You know, Professor Birch or something, then it would go in the P's. Every time I get a new Arceus, I'd be like, yay, I'm so excited. But then I'd also be like, man, now I have to adjust my entire binder because Arceus goes at the front. Which, of course, I'm assuming didn't help me keep my cards in great condition if I'm having to take them out into the little pocket pages all the time. But it's just cool looking at everything. Echo, Foil Rare. Sarah, Foil Legends. Sin. Mog. Medine. I do actually have a binder full of full art trainers, which is in this building somewhere. It also has my entire set of the Pokemon Rumble cards. I remember buying that little box set at Target because I thought it was cute, and then not understanding how to play it, and then throwing it under my bed. And then the box got squished, so I ended up taking them all out of the box and threw the box away. Unfortunately. But I have all the cards. They are really weird looking. But I wish I had some older Final Fantasy cards to talk about. I do have a binder that I think I... Actually, during the stream, that I opened up the gift box from Square Enix. I looked through my binder of, like, Opus 1 through 4 cards. I don't think I had anything crazy. But some really neat looking cards. I just enjoy all kinds of cards. But I love the feel. Like I said, card quality is great. It still blows my mind that there's more black label of the Sephiroth than non-black labels. For now, at least. Fenrir and Yunei. R.I.P. Onion Knight. I just want to know why Onion Knight in particular is targeted on this card. Like, why Onion Knight? I guess why not Onion Knight? I'm curious. Why Onion Knight? What did he do? Riku. Arc. We've had 2 starter deck foils in this box. Oh, we do have a token. So we did have a 3rd full art here. Crystal token. Anima. Hoping to make up for box 1, where we were missing a starter deck foil. Saz. Gao. Graf. Sabin. T2CX. Doga. I've been planning to launch, because I have a lot of stuff. I collect way too many different things. You guys know I collect way too many different kinds of cards. But I also collect, like, action figures, Funko Pops, 18-inch Disney limited edition dolls. They take up a lot of space. Way too many Funko Pops. So, I actually made a Whatnot account. If you guys want my link to make your own account, you get $10 credit, and I get $10 credit. I should probably add that to the description, if anyone wants that. But so I've been watching a lot just to, like, see how people do it. And there's so many graded TCG cards. I'm looking at it and I'm like, you know, stuff in the cases do look nice. My only problem with slabs. We've been talking a lot about slabs this video. My only problem with slabs is, like, unless you buy, which I know there's companies that make custom slab displays to, like, frame them and put them on a wall. Right? The cool thing about cards that are raw is if it's a game, you can play with them, of course. But if you're just collecting, you put them in a binder, and then you can just look through your binder. I know nowadays people make top loader binders. But, like, if you have a bunch of graded cards, it's not the easiest to, like, look at them. Right? You gotta put them in a box, and, like, this one, and then you pull out the next one, you go like that, you look at the next one. It's not as easy to, like, browse your collection and be like, ah, yes, these are my cool cards. That's my problem with slabs. How do you guys display your graded cards? I'm so used to putting stuff up top, but then I keep forgetting I have all these unicorns up here, and I can't do that anymore. I also found some of my old Series 1 Unicornos while I was looking around. I need to find my Jumbo Comic-Con exclusive ones. I think I know where they are. Oh, you know, I wonder if my cards are there too. They used to be... I can remember, like, over the years where I've had my different pockets of stuff. Because I have, again, like I said, way too much stuff. To fit into a way too small room. 25 years worth of collectibles into the room that I was, you know, in since I was in my crib. It's too much stuff. So, I'll look tonight. Maybe I can find them in there. Anyways, box 3. But it was really cool. I was having so much nostalgia at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I found all of my DS cases. Because I have, like, one of those little packs where you flip through to hold your little game discs. But I found, like, the box with all my things. And, like, Pokemon games are very expensive. So I found I also have the packaging with the Pokewalker for Pokemon Heart Gold. The outer paper box with the Pokewalker, and then the actual DS. Diamond, Platinum, Black 2, Black 1, all the DS Mystery Dungeons, Pokemon Conquest, the 3 Pokemon Rangers. I'm like, ah! Oh, I felt like I was 12 again. I was looking at everything. Oh, those are rares. It was a lot of fun. I was like, I don't know why, I just really feel like doing this right now. But it was good stuff. Then I was like, man, I gotta get up early tomorrow. I gotta go to bed. I had a hard time sleeping. I was all excited about, you know, my toys. Man. I remember the days of being like, I'm gonna go to bed! And then I'm in bed. My parents tuck me in. Underneath my pillow, I slip out my Nintendo DS and I'm playing. And I remember I was playing Black 2. And I fell asleep while I was playing And the battery died at my DS and I hadn't saved after I beat Clay. And I had to redo that gym battle. Man, the Driftvale City music is a bop, though. I can hear it in my head. I'm bad at that, but... After I'm done with this video, I'm probably going to just throw that up on a 1-hour loop. Hey, we have Vanille Starter Deck Foil. It's stuck in my head now. Not a bad thing to have stuck in your head. Since we've been opening up From Nightmare, since this set has come out, which has been a little while now, it's been out for a little bit. I've been listening to the Advent Children soundtrack a lot. There's a lot of good songs on there. But I've been really into Battle of the Forgotten City. This sounds super cool. Beep. Data Rhythm Final Bar Line has helped with that too. Rydia Foil. Yeah, I want to see another Rydia full art. It's been too long since we pulled one. Bomb. British. Oh, we do have another crystal token. Barrett. Makichibuki. Kurlax. Alright, a third of the way through box number 3. We have not seen a full art aside from the token yet. Dragoon and Yuna. Come on, Cloud. Come on, Cloud. Tifa. Common foil. Kurlax. You have a Sarah Full Art Legends. Alright. Look, that's our first Full Art Legend aside from that lock reprints. Did see a lot of Full Art Legends in the case for CSUITE the other night. So we've had Rare, 2 Heroes, 1 Legends, the reprint Legend, and 2 tokens. We actually saw lots of Legend Full Arts. We had Zidane, Wool, Zidane, the Warrior Light, the reprint Lena, the Prish. I think we had 6 total. I can't remember the other ones. I've already packed it up and shipped it out, so it's not like I can even go look. Lunith, Chedukiki, which I did. And it's like I could have waited to like combine these, but then the package would have been like ridiculously heavy and ridiculously big. And I would have been like, ugh, I don't want to have to put all these cards in boxes and pack it up into a giant box. So I just did it already. And then I'll do this one. I enjoy doing mail. It's fun. Like, it's, I don't know, sometimes it's very soothing. But sometimes I just look at, like, really big orders and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. There's so many cards. So I was like, so that way I don't get lazy. I'm going to take care of it now. So, C-Suite, your other cards are already en route. En route. Vincent. And every time I see the Sephiroth, I'm like, man. I will say, though, Black Labels do command a premium. Because as I said earlier, it's literally a perfect card. However, I could buy a PSA 10 of that Sephiroth. I found them on eBay. I found a few of them for like a third of the price. So, I'll do that eventually. I'll do that eventually. And then I'll be like, oh no, now I just collect graded Final Fantasy cards. No. Warrior of Light. I think I prefer the CGC Perfects over the black labels. I like the case. It's weird. So I like really bulky square things, typically. I just don't like the BGS cases. I don't know why. CGC is nice. Because they look like little miniature comic books. I like that the theme is kept from the graded comic books. With the design. Just black label sounds fancier than perfect. Which is also the theme of our channel member levels. Right? The top tier is the black label. And the second tier is really, really good. Gem Mint. And then the basic tier is certified. Certified authentic. Is what that was referring to. So certified authentic, so not graded, just like authenticated, certified, and then Gem Mint, and black label. Big brain. Right? They're not perfect fans, they're black label fans. I think also just because BGS has been around longer for cards than CGC has. By a good bit. I'm curious in like 10 years what the ranking of grading companies is going to be. Gao and Ace. Snow's a starter deck foil. I'm not a Snow fan, but I do feel for his character. I feel like Snow got done dirty, even though I don't like him. I don't like him. Right? Like, just because he did all that stuff for Sarah doesn't mean that Sarah, like, has to reciprocate, but also, at the same time, like, y'all were together before you disappeared. So, like, why did you just, like, next game just run off with the other dude? Like, I don't like Snow, though. The thing, it's weird. I need to go back and finish Final Fantasy 13. Because when I was playing it, I did enjoy it, even though there were several characters I didn't like. I don't like Snow, and I don't like Hope. But now that I'm older, I do feel bad for Hope. It's like, Hope's this annoying, whiny teenager. And it's like, well, yeah, it makes sense. Now to me, I'm more empathetic to Hope's situation of watching his mom die. Spoilers, sorry, that's like the first, like, 30 minutes of the game. And then he blames it on Snow, and I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't like Snow, but, like, Hope, I feel like you're placing blame in the wrong area here. Like, it sucks, but this happens. But it also makes sense that a kid is just upset at everything. And even though it's not really what happened, it's still easier to just blame Snow, right? But I want to go back and play 13 again and actually finish it. So the way I was playing it was just... So 13, if you guys haven't played it, or it's been a while, had the system where you put your orbs or whatever into, like, specific traits for your class. The tree. And instead of, for me, like, focusing, like, making characters, like, let's say, making Vanille a healer, because that's what she should be, healer support, I wanted to fill up the whole tree. So I would just put them in every category and then try to level them up equally, which is why I literally got to the point in the game where I could not continue, because even though it's like I'm not under-leveled, my characters just are trash. So... It was the first Final Fantasy game I ever played, though. And, like, I didn't mind it. I stopped playing it because I literally couldn't progress in the game. And then, years later, when I have internet privileges, I learned that people hate the game. And now the cool new thing to hate is Final Fantasy 15. And I see a lot more support posts for, I like Final Fantasy 13. It's one of my favorites. reminds me of, like, how the discourse has changed regarding the Star Wars prequels. Now that the sequels are out. Now that the sequels are out, that's the cool new thing that people like. I hate this. I love the prequels. Which, I mean, I actually do love the prequels. And I'm happy that more people are starting to enjoy them. I just find it funny. I think to sum it up well, this past weekend, I think during the live stream, it was Kimosobe that mentioned, it's like, oh, really? The internet told me I'm not allowed to like anything. You can find haters for literally anything. So. Alexander. Alright, we... Ace foil. I think the Sarah was this box, and was the Crystal this box? Yeah, the Sarah was this box. I think the Crystal was also this box. The Snow and the Vanille, I think, were this box. I've talked too much. I've started to lose track. Oh no. Ah. Leviathan. Sabin. Vincent. The Emperor. Numo. Doga. Ooh, Lightning full art. Cool. I think Lightning's cool. She's not very friendly. She's not very personable. But, like, I'm just like, wow, she's so cool. I like Lightning. So, a ladies box here. We have the Sarah and the Lightning. Full arts. 2 packs still to go here for C-Suite at the halfway point. So, we have Gramps EX. Put that lizard down. That's rude. Alright, final pack of box 3. Rama. And Arc. Alrighty. Halfway. Once again, move our commons. Tidy up these other piles. All right, box 4. Come on, Cloud, please. Cloud, please. I don't know if the clouds are harder to pull than the Eufys. Or perhaps all the clouds are stuck waiting to get graded. I feel like the only clouds I ever see pop up is like occasionally a slabbed cloud pops up on eBay. So I don't know if the cloud's harder to pull or what, but let us continue our search here with box 4. Sophia, Ace. We should actually recheck our bases here. So the Lightning and the Snow were last box. All right. Now I know how far to count back when I'm like, oh, what have we pulled this box? White Mage, Mog. Emperor foil. We have a Iridia full art. Nice. I was talking earlier. I wanted us to find this one. Nice. Iridia. It is just a rare full art, but it is a gorgeous, adorable card. Nice. We're keeping up with the ladies' trends. Von and a regular Cloud. There's Talon. R.I.P. Onion Knight. Lightning, starter deck foil. That's a card that we can also find in full art. I think we may have once. Matoya. Kurlax. Medine. Elgo. Sid. Cherokee, Hero, Refia, Medine, whoop, wrong pile, Gao, Hilda, Hero, Miu, Gao, Noct, and Umaro. Alright, still waiting on, hopefully, one more full art, one more starter deck foil. Barrett's Hero Foil, Yune Legends. Bart's, Variold, we do have a Golbez Full Art Legends. Tidus EX. Alright, that's our second Full Art Legends, excluding the reprint of the case. You know who's also Full Art Legend? Cloud. I just want to touch one. I mean, I want to own one, but like that's asking for a lot. Like I just want to touch one. White Mage. Scholar Foil, Sarah Legends, Blonde Kuja looks like the Emperor. Doesn't look like Kuja. Oh, we do have a Zidane coming up here. Zidane Foil, Sabin. Freets. R.I.P. Onion Knight. So has Ifrit's always been pronounced Ifrit's? I, in my brain, have always said Ifrit. Then I watched the Final Fantasy 16 trailer, and he said Ifrit's, and I was like, oh. Thought his name was Ifrit. To be fair, if we assume how it's pronounced in Japanese, it's Ifurito. Furit. Probably. Always been that way. R.I.P. Onion Knight, but shiny version. I don't know, I just thought it was Ifrit. That's just how I read it initially. Kefka, Legends. Shadow Lord. Sin Hero. Zidane. Animist. Hilda. Come on, starter deck foil. Lean. Barrett's. Realm. Legend foil. Kurlax. Vivi. It's been a little while since I've screeched at a Vivi. Vivi. Undead Princess. Arc. Looks like an arc foil. Yep, arc foil. Anima. The Edgar full art's really cool. The Edgar and the Sabine full arts, they're like, they face each other. I like them. I don't remember if I got them. I don't think I got them yet. Chimera, common foil. Sophie. Alright, 3 packs left here in box 4. It's a normal cloud foil. It's a normal cloud foil. Laragorn. Alright, so we got that jump scare out of the way. If we see another one coming up, that means it's the full art. You only get 1 of each legend foil per box. Or per case. Perfect collation. I mean, there's a first time for everything, but I saw it. I was ready. All right. Calm down. Just a normie cloud. Just a gorgeous card, but still. Leon. Lightning. Last pack of this box. Come on, starter deck foil, please. Please. Ashy Eggs, not a starter deck foil. We're falling behind on our starter deck foils. It's unfortunate. It's better than missing out on full arts. It's just unfortunate. We are 4 boxes in. We have only seen 3 boxes worth. We've had 2 boxes, only have 1. 3 boxes worth, yeah. You average it 2 per box. In the past, we've seen 3. Makes sense that you can find just 1. You know, I'm always trying to do average or higher, right? You don't want to be below average. Although that's how average is made, right? But why am I just shedding? That was weird. Weird. My hair is like in a ponytail too. How does it just keep ending up like right here? That's weird. Alright, let's take our uncommons, or rares rather. Move them. Tidy up once again. Alright, 2/3 of the way through the case. Let's do a little check-in here on our full arts. Hero. Out of the case so far, we got 2 regular legends. 1, 2, 3 heroes, and 2 rare full arts, including the Rydia, which is really cute. And of course, we also had that reprint lock. Oh my goodness, there's more hair! C-Suite, I'm sorry. So, lock as well. 2 crystal tokens. Alright. Number 5. Alright. I think in Resurgence of Power, the reprint full arts were easier to find. I think we typically found 2 per case. This set we're finding like 1 per case. Alright, Yuna. Promo number 5, of course. Alright, pack 1. And currently recording at 4:33 p.m. Kafka. I think then this video should get up on time. We're moving ahead of schedule. Honestly, because I'm skipping over most of the rares. Yeah, it's just a few seconds every pack extra, but there's a lot of packs. 36 times 6. That does add extra time. So. Especially C-Suites, who's now on their 5th case. C-Suite knows what the rares look like. So, R.I.P. Onion Knight. We're still looking for the Behemoth and the VVs. Yuna is a Dawn Legends. Lean foil, Maya. Oh, speak of, we do have another reprint full art. Nice, the Lena is gorgeous. I love this card. This is a great green color. Gorgeous, gorgeous Lena here. I think this might be the first time we've actually seen 2 legend reprints in a case. So I just said it doesn't quite happen with this set, and yet here we go. We have Lena and Locke. L Squad. Who's the 3rd one? Okay. I was like, what's that noise? Probably didn't get picked up on the microphone, but the arm of my chair was rubbing against this flap, and it was making a really weird noise. I was like, is there something in the ceiling? I was nervous. But no, it's just weird scratchy noise. Yeah, it's gone now, so. I was concerned. And I was like, guess I could go get a baseball bat and fight whatever it is in the ceiling, but I'd rather just touch cardboard. Kurlax. R.I.P. Onion Knight. Elgo. Doga. Flan. Varild. There's a Golbez foil. And T2CX. Cherokee. Arc. Behemoth, common foil, Anima. Alright. 1/3 of the way through box number 5. We do have that Lena. Sarah, foil rare, Ace Legend. Runaway Leviathan. Tonberry. Barrett's. Janai. Ishtola. Sephiroth. Ellie, why are you shaking your head? So I'm just sitting here thinking about how Sephiroth is unfairly handsome. It's not right. It's not right. Guys, I can fix him, I promise. Trust me. Guys, I can fix Sephiroth. He just needs more love and support. It's not fair, man. Anyways. Mog! Look how nice that looks. Like I said, the mono foils look great. I didn't realize my The Sky complete collection was worth so much. I collect art books too. I collect too much stuff. I'm not saying I'm a hoarder. Because I throw away my trash. I just collect too much stuff. But I might have hoarding tendencies. I will give you guys that much. I know Twitch chat loves calling me a hoarder, but I will confess to having hoarding tendencies. That's it. Well, let's find the cloud for C-Suite, man. C-Suite, what else have you been missing out of this set? Because I know we didn't, well, we didn't. Not we, but you did have the Zidane. C-Suite mentioned that the Zidane was new for their collection. We found the Zidane full art over the weekend. I hope we have found some stuff that C-Suite needs. Bahamut's starter deck foil. Can also be found in full art. Sin. Doga. Medine. I want to adopt Vivi. I want to buy Vivi gifts. Shower Vivi with love. Like, whatever you want, Vivi, I got it. Except I don't. I don't have that kind of money. But I'd like to. Like, everything, I will get you the world, Vivi. Kuja, foil, Yuna. TDCX, Variald. Larkesius, Sarah, Sephiroth, Fenrir, Tidus, Bibi, Hope, starter deck foil, Arc, RIP Onion Knight. Gotta pay all of our respects to Onion Knight. Getting stomped on by a behemoth. Ishtola Legends. Tono. Sid. Aiko, foil, BB. 3 packs left in this box. I'm struggling to remember if the Golbez was in this box. The Lennon was in this box. further we go, the more it blends together. Oof. Oof. Looks like a Chimera Full Art Common. Yep, Chimera Full Arts. Alright, so we're heading into box 6. Our last chance at a cloud here this evening. Alright, Aerith and Umaro. Alright. Our 6th chance. Study up these messy piles. I'm surprised that there's no, like, regular Kadaj card. Maybe next set. Alright, like, Cloud gets the card. A lot of the other Advent Children renders get the cards. Right? Like, there's the Cid, there's the Barret, there's the Sephiroth. I guess we don't have an Advent Children like Tifa. Or, like, Rufus Shinra. Reno, Rude, Yuffie. I guess we don't have Vincent. I guess we don't have those kinds of pictures in this set either, but... Our final Yuna. That would be probably my only complaint about this set. Is right, you got Cloud holding Kadaj on the cover. I'd expect more Advent Children stuff in here. Always have more. I think there's an older promo card or Tifa and the other her outfit, Advent Children outfit in the church. But R.I.P. Onion Knight. The Emperor is a hero foil. Barret's. Mobius. Refia. Pain. Krulax. Yeah, I think the Edgar. Yep, Edgar Full Art. These cards are really nice. Like I said, the Edgar and the Sabine look great. Eevee! And we got a little dose of Eevee in that pack. Great pack, great pack. Edgar is a rare. Full Art. I don't honestly think that the rarity matters on Full Arts. Like, our most plentiful rarity of the Full Arts last case or C-Suite was the Legends. I don't think they really mean anything. I think it's just the original card is a legend or a common or whatever. I don't know that it makes it as a Full Art any easier or harder to pull. Obviously, the Cloud's in its own category, because the Cloud's not a normal Legend Full Art. I wish it was. I wish they would drop like one every other case. Would be sick. That's how I thought they were going to be initially when we found them in our first 2 openings, but no, I just high rolled. Back to back. Sarah, starter deck foil. Swimsuit Sarah. I like her shoulder guard turtle armor. Don't look here, look at the turtle. This is our focus. I mean, the bikini top's nice too with the little... Reminds me of the Kingdom Hearts thing. The Kingdom Hearts Wayfinders. The little flower thing there, but I like that turtle. So. And the turtle's the reason why that card's $13. Totally because of the turtle. Anyways, Allie, can you stop being creepy and keep opening packs? I guess. Whoa. Strago EX. Edge. Warrior of Lights. That's an emerald weapon? No, Genova Synthesis, rare. I think actually out of our entire first case that we opened from the shop, there's only one regular Genova Synthesis rare. I say regular as if there's any full art, but there's only one entire Genova Synthesis foil in the entire case. It is interesting how the different foils and stuff can add up pretty quickly. But you do get at least one of each, but there was, I think, some commons even that we just got one copy in the entire case. Just because the set's large, right? You know, there's 164 total foils. So. 128 of them are the regular base cards. And then all of the full arts and whatnot. So. Clavat. R.I.P. Onion Knight. Sophie Hero. Doga. Yuna. Legend Foil. Umaro. Come on, give us a cloud full art. Give us cloud. Give us cloud. Give us cloud. Do 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 do. Give us cloud. Do 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 do. Please, box, please. I said please. Laragorn. I don't know why. Every time I read the name Laragorn, and I say Laragorn, it reminds me of Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. And just the way he talks. Sephiroth. Vayne, Legend Foil. Sid. Uke. Thief, Common Foil. Alright, our last stack here. Our last stack of box 6. We're waiting on one more full art. One more non-starter deck full art. Because we could find a starter deck full art in here too. One more normal pull of a full art. You know, our 2 per box. Vivi! And we have a regular lightning foil. Yep. Normal cloud. He teases us. We only look at his freaking face every pack. Lol. Vanille. Vane. Phoebe. Alright, that's a Sabi normal foil. Lightning. Sephiroth. Sid Rain, starter deck foil, Strago, and RIP Onion Knight. I don't know why, I'm getting quite anxious. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left. Every time it's not a full art, the intensity rises. Every pack we have not a full art in. Maya, Hero, Zidane. Maybe if I just badly hum Cloud Smiles, he will smile upon us. This is not a full art. Do, 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 do. Unfortunately, I can't do that high pitch, so I'm just stuck listening to it over and over in my head. Ooh, down to the last 2 packs of the case. We got a normal Snow, who makes me think he's a starter deck foil every time we see him, but no, it's just the Snow card that looks like it should be a starter deck. It's the Opera Omnia design, just like the Hope and the Vanille, or the Hope and the Fang and then the Noel. They're all in that little Opera Omnia. Yeah, 2 packs. Do. That's not Cloud. That's not Cloud. Who are you? It is Behemoth. Common foil. Full art. Sophie. The box did not like my rendition of Cloud Smiles. No. No, Cloud. We are cloudless once again, Titus. And Maya. Shiva is our final card of the case. Where are you? Where are you? And we did have 2 legend reprints. We did still find some nice full arts. We just can't get our hands on this Cloud. Let me tidy up, and then of course we'll get into our recap. Curious to see how many starter deck foils we actually did end up finding in total. I don't think we got up to 12. I don't know if any boxes had 3. Alright, move our commons, move our rares. I guess I only need to take those off screen. I'll just slide them over. Our foils. Alright, let's start off. I top-loaded both of our reprint legends. Did have that Lena from Opus 12, a mono art. And also from Opus 12, but instead the City Arcade design of Locke. So 2 reprint legends. First time, I think, in this set that we found reprint legends. More than 1 in the case. We had 10 total. So yeah, we did have 2 boxes with just 1. 10 total starter deck foils, none of which we found in full art this time around. I believe last case for C-Suite, we did find a Bahamut full art. So we did have the Sid Rains, Sarah EX, Hope, Bahamuts, Lightning, Snow, Vanille, Fang, Mog, which is scary looking, and the Noel. We also had 2 crystal tokens. And there should be 10 here too, right? 4, 8, 10, yeah. So the 2 crystal tokens end up being a bonus. I wonder if perhaps the 2 crystal tokens replace 2 of our starter deck foils. Because then we would have 12-12. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe we didn't miss. Maybe we just got tokens instead. But for these, let's start off with our legends. You are rare. So we did have 2 legend full arts. Mobius, Sarah, and Golbez. Heroes, we had 3 total. Lightning, Cherukiki, and Hilda. Rares, we had 3. Leon, Edgar, and the Rydia, which is super cute. And then 2 commons, Behemoth and Chimera. Which, I really like our assortment here. No Cloud, but the Hilda, I think, is a gorgeous card. I have not played Final Fantasy II. She like the Emperor's daughter or something? Oh, that's Princess, yeah. I was gonna say, she kind of looks like the Emperor, but if the Emperor was a chick. So, Hilda looks really cute. The Lightning is gorgeous. The Rydia is adorable. The Edgar looks super cool. These cards are great looking. It's just unfortunate that we didn't find the Cloud. But nice that we had these 2 reprints, the Lena and the Locke. And then, of course, each box does come with this full art Yuna from 10-2. So 6 copies of those as well. And then, I imagine one of each on our legend foils. Let's see. Vayne, Yuna, Ishtola, Golbez, Cloud, Realm, Zidane, Ace, Warrior of Light, Yune, Sarah, Prish, Kefka, and the Refia. So that is 14 total. Yep, 14 different legends. So we did have one of each. So we did get an entire foil set of the set once more. So you do get a lot of cards in a case. You do get, like I said, a full collector set, a full non-foil, and regular foil sets, and an assortment of the premium full art foils. To get the 10 starter deck cards, 2 tokens, 2 reprints, full arts, and 10 non-reprint full arts, and these 6 promos. So, CSUITE, thank you so much for letting me open up another case of From Nightmares for you here on the channel. Really hope that you enjoyed the opening and love these new additions to your collection. I'm also really hoping I was able to get you some more of the full arts that you're missing to complete your set of full arts. Of course, we didn't find that Cloud this time around, but we did find some really cool cards. So I hope that I was able to get you stuff you were needing, stuff you're excited about, and that you had a lot of fun watching the opening. All of you out there watching, whether you are CSUITE or not, I hope that you had fun. Hope that you really enjoyed it. So if you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments from me. I know I posed a lot of questions throughout the video. I asked you what is your favorite type of slab, favorite grading company, amongst other things. If you have any questions, feedback, anything at all from me, go ahead and drop that in the comments down below. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, we'd love to have you join us. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But in terms of Final Fantasy, so far looking at the schedule, I think this is all I'll have for you this week. As I mentioned closer to the start of the video, we'll be opening up 3 cases of the Eternals on Wednesday. And then 1 case of the Fruit of Grisaia is a new Weiss product on Friday. That'll be pre-recorded since I will be out of town Friday through Sunday. But we'll still have that content for you guys here on Friday. Nothing else on the schedule just quite yet, but of course things can change. And I will get to as much as I can if you guys are trying to make that change. But yeah, I think that's all I have. Schedule update, fun opening, weird commentary. I think I've covered everything except our extra special shout out to all of our channel members. So thank you so much, you all, for being channel members. Bossman and I really do appreciate your above and beyond support. Do have 7 Black Label fans: Andon, Devon, Mako, MT, Sean F, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also do have 6 Gemmint fans: Bamboo, Geriatric Geek, Michael C, Michael Bigelow, Scorecard Collectibles, and Wooch 0005. But thank you so much again, though, to all of our channel members, and all members do have their names shown on the screen at the end of every video. But with that does it here for recordings today. Looks like faster than I expected, about an hour 40. So yeah, this is our one big ol' long video here this evening. Really hope that you enjoyed it. Take care, stay safe. Hope you all join me in the next one. Bye.